I'm kind of beaten up, y'all. I don't even really have strength to say my name, let alone get this song out. But you do Tank Lip, aka Jason Lip, aka the last of the great Jedi, aka La the Prophet, aka the GOAT. But I don't know, I guess people that are important in my life might not really think that, especially the ones that are supposed to be the most important ones. And when the world's like all abandon you except basically two, and you feel like somehow you reach an expiration for them, for those two, and they go off on a horse together, and you can just use your imagination for that. Nightmare, riding like a horse and carriage, or just, I don't know, in each other, on each other. Elon Musk, I don't know, Neil Armstrong, someone's kneeling. Let's just get into the song. I might make this my last one for a while. If I partied like 99, was she pulling my leg and serving it up while I roasted from the cup like those days when I used to nurse the keg? Like her charm was a Glock gun, and I longed for some change from the pain. And as I caught 22 from that lane, I drank the genies with new buds, CBD smoke with a 1-2 puff past puff, and sip from her bottle to find light from my tears. And while I had been in that nightmare with intense stares, fixated on her legs spread and ass backed, brushing up on his sack, and her words I had only caught once or many times, over and over again in my Jedi mind. You would have had to have been there to catch sights of what this Jedi finds. Everything I fought to control to not take place, yet at first sip I impulse to still control it in haste and hate, and try to tamper with fate. Though I had learned during these days that what's meant to be will be, no matter how hard one tries to control the fate. Hyper-focused and wait, though met an angel that taught me with her eyes, everything I didn't learn in the box of turtle shells. Be something biggins if I let myself escape. Outside I kept distance while breath tuned and my heart palpitates from the anxiety of inevitably either being slayed and betrayed. For the chips tilting in this poker game as I was pot committed to her in his video game of my eyes and what my sights could not help and curiosity gaze. The trace of every seed that had been planted in my brain. Yet something strange as I saw the rain, no more rain, like a Macintosh shot. The eve of my gardens, I was Adam in the landscape, not biting the bait of poisonous apples, where before jealousy bred hate, rage and engaged. Let me catch it. I was Adam in the landscape, not biting the bait of poisonous apples, where before jealousy bred hate. Rage and engaged the thunder, and every time some good became, soon after followed my last supper. Oedipus turning it around like vanilla sky in the passing moments, from motherfucker with uber blunders and bad stutters, and eyes wide shut with shudders. The childish kid man becoming like Nicole. The more passionate redemption with God, Jesus, and soul brothers. Kissing the Pink Floyd fishbowls of a long goodbye in a hot summer. It was a hot summer. No, it really was a hot summer. Torch with my deep covers. I, for the first time, fell in love at first sleep to the old Wish You Were Here's. And that was the same moment I kicked my tears. New bucket lists and a tank reborn from the original that still inside was always near. But where is she? There were 4. One for 12 years. I had never loved her more than anyone. And then there was another. She left twice. And it's been 120 days and she's still in love. In love with me and loves me and says she wants to marry me. But it's a lot of mysteries. A lot of mysteries. And she's yet to move back in. And I told her the same thing as the first. I had never loved anyone more than I loved her. Then there was a twin or a doppelganger. And I stayed really close because that's how much I missed her. And then the pain got so hard from the reign of the tragedy and the pain, the reign of my pain, that one night I just let myself go. And I didn't blasphemize or trade on anyone, but I just kept my eyes open and I saw a horizon that I had never seen with the 4th. And I don't know if it, in the scheme of the matrix scheme of things, has anything to do that my best friend was DJ 4th Dynasty and I lost him during the time of all this tragedy. But yet, like, I can't even process it because it doesn't even feel real. And I still, like, I want it to not be real. But there was a 4th on the night that I let myself go. Or there was a 4th and I had no choice to let go because I saw a horizon. And that's all I can say right now. But I wasn't in, for that one night, I wasn't in that pain anymore. And I was on top of the world. And I felt like it was the party of my life. Like if it was the last night of my life, it was a night well spent with the right people. You do tank lip.